शिवजी ने बुद्धि, शिवजी ने शक्ति, शिवजी ने भक्ति का संगम। शिव महिमा मदकम चोरम, जग गाएंगे दुनिया के हम। बोलो शिव शिव शंभो, 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 बोलो शिव शिव शंभो। Divine souls, we are so blessed in these moments leading up to Maha Shivratri to listen to his leelas and glories. I consider myself extremely blessed to narrate the Shiv Mahapuran from the Vyas Asan this evening. I would like to humbly seek your forgiveness in advance for any mistakes I may make during tonight's satsang. While I am not an expert and there is so much more to learn, I will do my best in presenting the Shiv Mahapuran to all of you tonight. I offer my reverence to my mom and dad who is present here tonight, and I give my salutations to my Guruji, Dharmacharya Pandit Chunilal Narayan, and to all of my Gurus. First, I would like to give you a background on the Shiv Mahapuran. The Shiv Mahapuran is a gem in the library of Sanatana Dharma. It was composed by Veda Vyas through divine revelation. The Shiv Mahapuran comprises of 12 cantos or samhitas. In this age of Kali Yuga, the opportunity to listen to Shiv Puran is very rare. Sham Mangalam Karoti Iti Shiva. All of you are devotees of Bhagavan Shiva. Lord Shiva is the one who is the storehouse of auspiciousness. Listening to this scripture allows us to become better people and to learn how to live better lives. Tonight, we are going to delve into the glories of Bhagavan Shiva in the form of the Jyotir Lingam. All of you know what the lingam is, but the Jyotir Lingam is very special. Jyoti means light. These are the lingams where Bhagavan Shiva actually appeared to bless his devotees. A katha that many of you are familiar with is in the Ramayana. In Lanka Kand, before Prabhu Sri Ram crossed the bridge into Lanka, he wanted to perform puja to Mahadev. Tulsi Rajji beautifully writes, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Rameshwar Darshan Kari हरि तेतन तज मम लोक सिगार हरि श्री राम जय राम जो गंगा जलो अरे चराई तो तज मुक्ति दर पाई श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम 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 श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम. Sri Ram, he takes his hands and using the soil creates the Shiva Lingam for worship. The name of that Jyotirlingam that Sri Ram established is called Rameshwaram, where Bhagwan Shiva personally blessed Sri Ram with victory before he entered Lanka. Now that all of you know the significance of the Jyotirlingam, this evening we are going on a journey to one of these Jyotirlingams. We are not going to India, but we are going to bring the energy of the Somanath Jyotirlingam right here in this Mandir. Shivaji is going to come to us. This Jyotirlingam is the first one that appeared, and this kirtan is going to give us a hint. Why is this lingam called Somanath? चंद्रशेखराय नमो गंगाधराय नमो चंद्रशेखराय नमो गंगाधराय नमो चंद्रशेखराय नमो गंगाधराय नमो शिवाय नमो नमः शिवाय नमो हर हर हराय नमो हर हर शिव शिव शिवाय नमो चंद्रशेखराय नमो गंगाधराय नमो ओम नमः शिवाय नमो ओम नमः शिवाय नमो शिव शिव शिवाय नमो गंगाधराय नमो beautifully sang, explains, Chandrasekharaya Nama Om. I bow to Bhagavan Shiva, who has the crescent moon on his forehead. The fact that Bhagavan Shiva has the moon on his head is going to be a very important detail in tonight's message. Devotees, we are going to examine chapter 14 of the Koti Rudra Samhita in the Shiv Maha Puran. Om Namah Shivaya Sapta Vimanvita Kanya Dakshena Cha Mahatmana Tena Chandramate Datta Aishvinyatya Munishwara Chandram Cha Swaminam Prapya Shobhamana Visheshataha Chandropi Chaivata Prapya Shobhate Swanirantaram Himna Chaiva Manirbhati Manina Hema Chaivahi Evam Pyasamaye Tasya Yajjatam Shruyatamiti Om Namah Shivaya. Our katha begins with a very joyful occasion. Prajapati Daksha is a king, and he has 27 daughters. That seems like a lot, right? His entire kingdom is celebrating the Vivah Sanskar, the wedding ceremony between these daughters and Chandradev, the moon god. Some of you may be wondering, why does Chandradev have 27 wives? Divine souls, this is very symbolic. When you perform your puja, the Pandit will tell you to recite your name. This is called the Sankalp mantra. In that same mantra, the Pandit will recite the location of the puja, he will recite the time of year, and he will also say the nakshatra. The word nakshatra means the star that is prevailing at the time of the puja. There are 27 nakshatras, and these are the 27 daughters of Daksha that Chandradev is getting married to. This is how Shiv Mahapuran explains the 27 wives of Chandradev. Every day when the moon travels around the world, it is going to rotate between each of these 27 stars. However, after the marriage, it is not working out as planned. Sarvasvapi cha patneshu rohini namaya smrita yadhekasa priya chattitanyana karachana anyaccha dukkhamapanna pitaram sharanam yayu gatva tasme cha yaddukam tathata virmeditam. Out of his 27 wives, Chandradev has a favorite. Her name is Rohini, and he falls in love with her more than the rest. The rest of his wives, they become a little upset because he's not paying attention to them. So they turn towards their father for help. Daksha uvacha Vimale chakule twamhi samutpunna kalanidhe ashriteshu cha sarveshu nyunadhikya katham tava. Prajapati Daksha is very calm, very respectful. He advises Chandradev, you come from a great family, and you have a dharma, meaning a responsibility to be fair to all of your wives. In this episode, we see that Daksha is performing his dharma as a father. He is fulfilling his responsibility towards his daughters. It is the parents' responsibility to ensure the well-being of their child, no matter how old that child is. Even though they are married in this case, a parent will always be there to help. On the other hand, Chandradev has two responsibilities. Number one, he has a responsibility towards his family, towards each of these nakshatras. Number two, he has a responsibility to the world. If Chandradev is only focused on one star out of 27, there will be an imbalance because the moon would be stuck in one place. The marriage between the stars and the moon is to ensure that the moon is spreading its light throughout the world. This is why Prajapati Daksha is warning his son-in-law. Does Chandradev listen? Suta uvacha ityukte tena chandro veshai chatashanadaha hahakaro manasit tade nosinatam kate devarsaya sada sarve kim karyam hatatham bhavet iti dukkam samapanna vivalaya bhamavune. Om Namah Shivaya. Even though Chandradev receives good advice, he continues to do the wrong thing. He is so focused on his favorite wife that he forgets his responsibility to the entire world. All of you have responsibilities. You have to go to school, you have to go to work, you have to take care of your children. No one is perfect. Sometimes we make mistakes. Chandradev made the mistake, but he was corrected. But he's still not listening. When you are being corrected on the right path, we have to do the right thing, or else we will pay the price. Devotees of God, Prajapati Daksha becomes very upset and disappointed. He wants to punish Chandradev. Daksha uvacha shruyatam chandrayat purvam pratito bahudamaya namanitam tvaya yasmat tasmatvam chashayi bhava. Prajapati Daksha pronounces a terrible shrap, a curse on his son-in-law. Daksha exclaims, because you did not listen and continue to mistreat my daughters and neglect your responsibilities, the moon will lose its brightness and turn completely dark from a terrible sickness. Our words can be a sharp weapon. This is why we must think before we speak. Once you say something, you cannot take it back. You can apologize, but that doesn't change what you said. This is why you should never wish bad on anyone, like how Daksha is doing here. Daksha's intention was to hurt Chandradev, but he did not realize he is also hurting his daughters. If Chandradev dies from this sickness, then it means his daughters would lose their husband, when all they really wanted was his support and his love. He was trying to punish Chandradev, but that same punishment is going to affect his daughters. Think about how your words and actions affect those around you. The wives are worried that their husband is going to die. The moon is quickly losing its glow and being plunged into darkness. Everyone is worried what is going to happen. This is where Bhagavan Shiva is going to enter the Katha. प्रभात के शुभे क्षेत्रे व्रजेश चंद्र देवते शिवामरात गेतर मृत्युंजयादिनानत निधाये शापुरस्तत्र चन्द्रस्तपत्युरेक्षत प्रणच्च शिव पच्चता क्षयं संकरिष्यति नमः शिवाय 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 Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Chandradev is advised, go to the banks of the river and worship Bhagavan Shiva through tapasya, meditation. With his own hands, he is going to take the soil from the earth, just like Prabhu Sri Ram did, and construct a beautiful Shiva Lingam. Mrityunjaya Vidhanataha. Chandradev is given a very special mantra for this sickness that he is experiencing. A mantra that we also recite. And tonight you are going to learn where did it come from. I want all of you to repeat after me. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urva Rukameva Bandhanan Mrityur Mokshi Yamamrita. This is called the Mrityunjaya mantra. This is where the mantra is revealed in the Shiv Maha Puran. I want all of us to collectively chant this mantra. If you are experiencing any pains in the body, or if you know someone who is experiencing health problems, so many people around the world is suffering, mentally, physically, emotionally. And tonight we're going to ask Bhagavan Shiva to listen to our prayer and to send us his healing energy. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhana Mrityurmokshiyamamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhana Mrityurmokshiyamamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhana Mrityurmokshiyamamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhana Mrityurmokshiyamamrita. Now all of you, without the mics, we're going to chant it in one unified voice. Om Trayambakam Can't you just feel the energy of Bhagavan Shiva? Shiva Maha Puran continues. Tam drishto shankaro deva prasanno bhuta prabhu avirbhuya vibhum praha swabhaktam bhakta vatsala. Chandradeva is completely absorbed in the worship of Bhagavan Shiva and chanting the Mrityunjaya mantra. It is at the point all Chandradeva can think about is Lord Shiva. He has forgotten about his sickness. He has forgotten about the pains, but he is completely in love with Shivaji. While he performs tapasya, he makes a promise. If the Lord answers his prayer, then he will correct his mistakes from before. He will fulfill the responsibility to all the nakshatras and continue to shine his light in the world. Divine souls, this is how we should pray. All of you are in Mandir tonight. Every single one of you wants to tell Shivaji something. He knows everything about you, and he knows what you need. But while you are here, allow the prayers to transform you into a better person. Prayers are not only about asking. Rather, prayers are meant to lead us in the right direction. Chandradev is not going to be forgiven only because he worshipped Lord Shiva, but he is going to be redeemed from trying to change his past mistakes. Chandradev calls out to Bhagavan Shiva as Somanath, as the Lord of the moon. And he says, life after life, all I want is to be your devotee. मैं जन्म जन्म से करूँ तपस्या मैं जन्म जन्म से करूँ तपस्या भोलेनाथ तिहारी मोहे अंग लगारो अपने बना लो अरे भाई त्रिपुरारी